Chirip, 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 chirip. Oh, hi there. Welcome. Welcome to another video. I was stupid before I learned this. All right, pause. Okay, let's go. Let's see the new chess video. And this is the hook. So you might wonder, how did I win this position? This is the game and that I'm gonna present. And you can see he's up queen. And yeah, look at the time. I'm one on time. So let's see, how did we get there? Did I just play a stupid game? Why am I showing it to you? And who am I? I'm basically a chess player and a coach. My goal is to make you better at chess. And what is chess really if you're not a chess player? Or you might have friends that don't play the game of chess. It's a game on the board, you explain to them. Basically, life is a game. We're all playing games, you know what I mean? If you want to get good at games, start playing games. You can be playful by learning chess. You learn the skill of being playful. You learn the skill of, being attractive somehow with your mind because you're intelligent. You can see how I've developed all of my pieces over here, and I can also use real life examples and references. So I control the center. This is like a battlefield, or it's best as in football. All right, he has the black team and I have the white team. All right, and I just want to include all the players, right? Just also like in a game. Come on, and you can include girls too. They play with dolls. As a matter of fact, I have two students, which are little girls. They're little princesses, 6 years old and 7 years old. You know, one is making progress. She's getting performance. Anyway, so I played this line, and again, I'm moving the bishop, and I'm moving it again. You might ask me, wow, Mihai, come on, you're moving it three times? Aren't you breaking the law? No, 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 because I'm not in a rush for him to capture my bishop. And I will kick away the knight, and I will force him to move. So everything is fine as long as the position is semi-closed pawn if the and also the kings are tucked away, so there's nothing happening that's dynamic and he gets some tempi. So I hit the center first with pawn to e4. I will kick away the knight. Pawn to d5. Now rook to e8 is kind of a slight mistake because after pawn to d5 I just make his rook look like an idiot basically. Knight c5, also an idiot move because I just kick away the knight and then I entrap it. A knight in the prison. Pawn to f5, tremendous mistake. I should put it. Question mark. Why? Because you're opening up your king and you're not prepared at all. I should make this with red. Look at this. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? A guy from Argentina, 2300. All right, I'm gonna show it to you guys. How do you play against high level opponents? First of all, don't be scared. Do not be scared. Knight h4. This makes a lot of sense. Just wanting to open up my bishop. I want to take next. But why didn't I take? I don't really know. I was, I guess, playing too much on time. 241 against 232. Already like a 9 seconds advantage. So I play this with 7 seconds of thought. I should have just taken. If he takes with the pawn, I'm just opening up my bishop, and I can win this pawn for free. Or the engine suggests bishop to e4. Can you believe this, guys? Oh, not here. Sorry. If he takes with the bishop, I'm sorry. Here. Takes, and now bishop to e4. Now this is the way to go, because if he takes, there's queen g4, and then I will take over here. And seems that if he goes for this, there are a bunch of things I could do. First of all, I can start with queen f5, and then he goes anywhere like king h8. Then I'll take. He has to take back because I'll just take and take. So I don't know. I might go rook d1 simply. That's it. If rook f8, I'm just gonna go queen e6 and just slaughter him. Slaughter him, you know what I mean? Just like slaughtering. Anyway, so queen c2 is just like a mistake for me. h3, and now it's only +1, not +3 as in that variation. So now bishop to e3, this bishop was slipping. Don't let your pieces slip. Now he's hitting the pawn over here, and what king h2, this is good. But now rook a d1 and d takes c6. I should switch the tempo, and hit the center. Instead, what I did is come up with the rook and try to, kill him on the king side. But it takes more time to mobilize everything. But okay, he also has access to the open file. So I should have just taken and then rook a d1, because even if he controls the open file, I can take one pair of rooks. but then he has, just criminal weakness and that he cannot escape, like queen d2, and I'm just gonna remaneuver the knight next and push c5, for example. And who are you leaving this guy with? It's like a little baby out on or like a dog. Somebody needs to take the dog out, and you're on vacation. So who are you leaving this weakness with? Who are you leaving this dog? Who let the dogs out? Dun, dun, dun. And here I play queen d2, which is kind of stupid. I should have just taken. He has to take with the bishop, and then queen f2, and then queen f7. I'm helping. I'm helping everything. If he goes queen e7, then just queen f7. If he takes, I'll just take back. If he doesn't take, I'll take here. And yeah, I mean, it's just much better. If bishop g7, I guess I can also go like this, or I can perhaps take first. Oh, I can take like this, yeah, and then recapture the knight with a pawn advantage and a much better position. This is what you want to do. But let's get to the topic of the game. What happened? So even here I played pawn to g4, which I should have not done. I should have just taken and, be better, I guess. So anyway, just like Britney Spears. And this is a crazy variation, guys. Also, you can stop the video right now and tell me, drop a comment in the comment section right now, quickly. Tell me if you grab the pawn or not. It's a challenge. It's like a test for you. Do you take a free pawn? Come on! Do you fear pawn to g5? Or do you fear the bishop coming in? Let's see, because you should not take the pawn, for those of you who answered correctly. After bishop to g7, pawn to e5. Can you believe this, guys? The point is to play bishop to e4. You want to open up the position, and the rook belongs here. If he takes with the pawn, just bishop to e4. And you're getting a much better position. You'll reclaim your pawn. Look, there's no defense on g6. If he goes bishop to e5, bishop to e4, he can give you a check. Doesn't really matter. Just gonna draw back. And again, how are you defending this? So this is much more important than taking the pawn on f4, guys. So that's what should have happened. But I took on f4, which is worse. If he goes g5, then just queen f7. I win a move. I'm gonna play knight g6. He doesn't take. And if he takes, I'm just checking him and just grabbing pieces left and right, and it's gonna be over. I'm gonna be up a piece because I take one, he takes one, and I can take two. Anyway, bishop to g7, pawn to g5, knight g6, takes. Kind of everything balanced up. Should I have come to this way, but I'm still up a pawn. Here I should play king g2. Always include your king in the endgame, guys. Bishop to f5, try to stop the rook, but now he's getting much better position because his king is activated. My bishop is kind of out, and his bishop is more active, and he has very cute targets. What can I say? But I have 47 seconds, he has 16. So let's see how I got to 2400. How do you want to improve your rating, guys? Come on. Let's see. How do you win the games? How do you win a football match? Oh, I made a blunder. Oh, wait, no, I did not. I'm gonna reclaim the rook. I'm still up a pawn, but now I make the biggest blunder of them all. After this, he has +5 advantage. I can just give up the pawn, the extra pawn, and then keep the bishop over here, because he needs to go to this diagram to stop the pawn, and it can be a draw, but I will win on time most likely. But I just keep the 0-0. But now I just let him make a queen, because after this big blunder, I cannot stop the pawn simply. There's no way to come with the bishop. He's just too fast. After this, I'm just not gonna be in time. There's like he can take with the king. So I just push my pawn, and my only hope left is on time. He has 3 seconds, 3 seconds left, and I'm just careful not to give away my pawns and my bishop. 2 seconds left. 40 against 14. Gives a check. Okay, he takes one of the pawn. That's fine. I still have three assets, 3 pieces, 3 items. Okay, he will take one the bishop, and he has 1.5 seconds. He should have taken immediately. But then I take the pawn, and it's a draw. He wanted to win somehow. He finally took. Now if I take, he will take pre-move. So I moved. Can you believe this? And he gets to 0.1. He uses 0.7 to capture. He didn't believe me because he was pre-moving this. After takes this. So I just moved the king, and now after this he lost on time, because you cannot do a pre-move and not lose time. Only chess. Thank you God, thank you Daniel Ranch, thank you chess. And now boom, let's do some. I really like it. I really love it. Let's keep the energy up and let's make it short. All right. I hope you enjoyed. The lessons for today are how to get to 2400, how to beat your opponent on time, how to play fast in blitz. What else? What else? What else? If you have a fianchetto, open up your bishop. Boom, boom, boom. You take with the pawn over here. I think over no over here. You take ef5 and then d takes c6, d takes c6, and the bishop opens up on the diagonal. Oh my god, in the mirror is so hard. This is right and this is left. Okay, so bishop g2 goes to c6. All right, you open up the laser beam, and sometimes you need to shift the focus from his king to the middle, to the center. Vroop vroop, vroop vroop. All right, so at the end, thanks for watching, and you can sign up for my free challenge for 6 weeks with me as a coach. Check the link in the description if you're interested. Free coaching for a legitimate expert and a guy who won several tournaments, first places, and 2 times vice national champion for Romania, guys. Don't miss this opportunity. I also won against the grandmaster over the board and against many grandmasters online. So yeah, call your friends, call your family, call your dogs, your cats, everybody, your colleagues, your girlfriends, your husbands and wives, and everybody for the challenge and for the YouTube channel. Support me. You know why? Because this thing needs to grow. If it's a good thing, just like a plant, it's a beautiful flower that's gonna grow, it's gonna loom. We need to water it. You guys are the water to my seeds, okay, to the channel. All right, I need sun, I need water, I need dirt, okay, I need for this channel to grow. I want to help a lot of people, and myself. Okay, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I want to help myself too get better, get a better life conditions and stuff. At some point make some money, maybe help some people make some money, you know what I mean? If I can help you with chess, maybe I can help you more when I get better. But that's it. Engage with me, drop a comment, just say hi, no pressure. We're all fun and games, adventures. If you like adventures, if you like fun, entertainment, just drop a comment, engage with me, drop a like, share the video, all right? And we'll be in touch. Okay, so what can I say? I need to make an outro. Roof, 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 roof. Maybe like this. Maybe I'll improve on it because I really like Rocky and I really like fighting. And it's Mr. Fighter Chess. So get out, get out, get out.